Standard 10, Subject History and Political Science, Chapter 2, Historiography, Indian Tradition. Dear student, in this part of this video, we shall study about historiography in the post-independence era. Scholars of the post-independence era began to feel the need of writing histories of various communities, sciences, economic systems, political ideologies, cultural aspects, etc. The historiography of this era has been influenced mainly by three ideological schools, that is Marxist history, subaltern history and feminist history. Let's see what is Marxist history. The concern for the means of production, modes of production and the industrial relation were at the center in the writings of Marxist historians. Accordingly, to analyze the impact of every social event of significance has remained the basic theme of Marxist historiography. Marxist historians in India studied the transition within the caste system. Among the notable Indian historians who adopted Marxist ideological framework, scholars like Damodar Dharmand Kosambi, Comrade Shripad Amrit Dange, Sharan Sharma, Comrade Sharad Patil have contributed notably. Comrade Dange was one of the founder member of the Indian Communist Party, Primitive Communism to Slavery. The book written by him represents Marxist historiography. Subaltern history. The seeds of the subaltern history are founded in the Marxist historiography. Antonio Gramsci is very important in developing the idea that history should be written starting from the bottommost rank of the people in the society. In fact, subaltern means the bottommost ranks. Folklore has been considered as a very important source of writing subaltern histories. Ranjit Guha, an Indian historian, played a major role in establishing subaltern history as an important academic school of historiography. However, we may point out that much before the onset of subaltern ideology, similar thoughts were expressed by Mahatma Jyotirao Phule and Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. Mahatma Phule unfolded the history of the Shudrati Shudra communities in his book Gulamgiri. He drew attention to the exploitation of women, Shudras and Atishudras done under the name of religion. The term Shudra and Atishudra indicates the bottommost rank in the caste system. The role of the people belonging to the Dalit caste is very significant in the shaping of various cultural and political aspects of India. Their role was not duly acknowledged in the colonial and nationalistic historiography. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, focusing on this fact, consistently wrote about it. Two of his books, Who Were the Shudras and The Untouchables, may be cited as examples of history of subaltern type. Feminist history. Over a significant period of time, mainly male scholars were involved in the writing of Indian history. As a result, the achievement of the women in history remained neglected. To highlight this fact was a major task faced by the feminist historians. It was important to study and compile the historical writings of women. It was also necessary to rethink the women's position in history. Among women authors writing about women in the 19th century, Tarabai Shinde was the foremost one. She wrote attacking the male-dominated social system and the caste system. Her book Stri Purush Tulana, published in 1882, is acknowledged as the first feminist book in India in 1888. The book written by Pandita Ramabai was published entitled The High-Caste Hindu Woman. The feminist literature of the post-independence era concentrated on the issues like employment of women, treatment meted out to them at their workplace, their right to political equality, etc. Among the recently published feminist literature, Meera Kosambi's book Crossing Thresholds, Feminist Essays in Social History is of importance. It contains essays on the life stories of women like Pandita Ramabai and Dr. Rukmabai, the first practicing lady doctor of India. Dr. Sharmila Rege's work is noteworthy in this context. Her book, Writing Caste, Writing Gender, Reading Dalit Women's Testimonies, includes her essay on the autobiographies of Dalit women. There have been a number of Indian historians who wrote without embarrassing a particular ideology. Among them, historians like Sir Jadunath Sarkar, Surendranath Sen, Riya Satkar, G.S. Sardesai, and Trayambak Shankar Sejavulkar are noteworthy. In the recent time, historians like Yashwant Dinkar Padke, Ramchandra Guha, etc. have contributed extensively to the historiography of modern India. Thus, it is evident that the Indian historiography has been influenced greatly by the social and political movements. Thank you.